Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Changemakers, stories of transformation and leadership. Now, this is a place where we celebrate extraordinary professionals who displayed courage, overcame challenges, and achieved success in their career. So, today I'm going to spotlight a very special person, Ravi Prasad, a seasoned professional with an illustrious career of almost 3 decades. And when he joined my community, his goal was to step up his game, reinvent himself, and achieve greater heights in his career. And like a true change maker, that is what he truly did. So, Ravi, congratulations on being a change maker. Your journey has been inspiring. And I'm sure when people know more about it, a couple of things that they are always going to remember is never give up on your dreams, continue learning and evolving. And age is just a number. If you have the will and the intention to back it up, success is inevitable. And your journey is a testament of that. So let's begin this engaging conversation. But before we get into the details, it would be great if you can share a brief background about yourself. Ravi, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Srijit. It is nice of you, and you introduced me very well. Thanks for that again. Yeah, I'm Ravi Prasad. I joined a company called Worder, which is a European company. Last 4 months, I'm working with them as a country head, and I bring almost 3 decades of leadership experience with a proven track record, and having built up a high performance team and building a long leading strategic transformation. My journey has included senior roles where I overseen multiple functions from business development, sales, marketing, and also operational excellence. And as you said, I'm a continuous learner. Learning is my breathing. I always maintain learning at every second is important for all of us in this professional career. And as far as my education background is concerned, I've completed my engineering way back 30 years back, 1993, and also passed out an MBA from University of Madras part time. And last 2 years, 2 years back, I completed a first batch in CXO program in XLRI Jamshedpur for a year. Being a continuous learner, I want to do that. This gives a complete walkthrough of practical leadership skills and development. And I'm excited with the job assignment, which is again to rebuild the company, turn around it to a good exponential growth, and where there is I get a lot of support from my management team sitting in Europe. Yeah.
Great. So thanks for sharing that. So I am sure with this background, now people know the journey you have been through, right? And what you're doing currently. So let's go step by step, right? So you joined our community, the Career Excellence League, almost a year back. So before joining, what were the challenges that you were going through? If you can just shed some light on that, that will be great.
Sure. Yeah. I was having a good career progression, I could say that. And in between, I got a major setback to have a transition from my previous company. Yeah, obvious reason. So I had a setback there. That gives me a thoughtful reason, basically, to have what next. So I was finding out who can be a real mentor for me. I have for a couple of mentors, but I thought for the career leap, who can be my mentor? And then I had a discussion with you. I found complete openness, and you have a very empathetic thing, though you are younger to me. I could see that the maturity level of handling the crisis and level of handling the empathetic, I could see that you are the right person for me to exchange information. Of course, we need someone to pat our shoulder whenever we do success and get us ourselves back when we are falling down. So I found that you are in the second category as well. So I joined there. And I thought, okay, because I was also not having certain skills, particularly on professionalism of strategic job search. So I found you are the right area for me to develop that my focus. So I joined the Career Excellence Program, which has given me a neat relaunch pad, rather I can say, to get back to my career now today. Yeah.
Appreciate you sharing that very frankly. But Ravi, just to understand this, what was the shift in mindset that you felt uh, before joining and after joining the community?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. One is that success is again it's there, but resilient and adaptability is very, very important for getting the success. So as career is not a straight line arrow, it's not a missile, like it goes to one area to other area, which is targeted. It has a lot of roller coaster. So you have struggle, setback, failures, learning, and growing. Again, you have all this. So it is more of a spiral. It's not a straight line. So the mind shift is that you got to get back as early as possible. So leave the attachments. Outcome is more important than the attachment. That's a big learning I have taken here because worked more than a decade in a company, you emotionally get attached. Suddenly, one morning, this has happened. So you got to detach from that, which is not, you cannot flip it out easily, but still, you got to come out of that attachment and start getting the outcomes because the world has got humongous opportunities. So, yeah, God closes one door. Obviously, you will open the other door. In fact, he opened the other door before he closes. But we got to find out which door he has opened.
Absolutely.
So we got to move that. So that gives me a lot of resilience and be grounded. But still, you got to be empathetic and see that there is always a second innings possible. So that's idea. That's a mind shift I've taken. The setback to get back.
Amazing, amazing. So, as you rightly said, careers are always non-linear, right? You will have ups and downs, but how you navigate that journey, I think that makes the biggest difference, right? So, what I understand from you is before and after joining the community, there was a definite shift in your mindset. You became more positive, more upbeat about the opportunities ahead, right? So thanks for sharing that. Now, if you want to just list out some of the things that you learned by being part of this community, what would those be?
I have something called now. I used to tell my team members, now is important. Okay, the now is number only works. So after joining the community, I also find now is same important. It has got equal important, but the N is to be replaced, or N should have a second acronym called networking. Networking is also equally important. So again, I when I joined your community, I not only found people in my own industry, I found people in I networked with diversified industries as well. Okay, in terms of software also. Other than my engineering industry, I have a network with financial team, all that because your community is very large and you have a lot of ingredients coming from various industries. So I gel with them. I had a very good today relationship with them, and I also found how other industries works where I have a zero knowledge on that. So that gives me a lot of not only the confidence, that also gives me that there are other path also to get along with the career. Yeah.
Sure, sure. So you worked on your networking strategy, and I am also sure you also built up your brand, right? Your
Yes.
visibility went up.
The other one is which I want to tell you is that strategic job search. It's not that searching the job, it's getting into the gold into the big ocean, which is not possible. You cannot get a pearl on the surface of the ocean. You got to take a deeper dive on a very clear focused area. Then you get what you want. That's again a one number two. And then again LinkedIn, which is a professional media, which I utilized it quite a lot, and I give a lot of posting, not about myself, about my learnings because I read a lot of books. So I put a lot of postings on that and
Yeah.
put some innovative thought of myself. I put a lot of it's a more of a India centric post so that to get into a lot of people can read it and they can apply in their daily life as well. Yeah.
Sure, sure. So yeah, so that's something I can really vouch for, that you've been a consistent learner, right? Be it on LinkedIn, building your visibility, building your network. I think that's been an ongoing journey, and you are still doing it, which is incredible. Maybe the frequency has dropped because of your work commitments, but you're
Yeah.
still on it, right? And I'm sure that you will continue doing this, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, great. So far, we have understood your journey in terms of where were you before joining the community, what were the takeaways after joining the community. Now let's talk about your current role. So if you can just briefly talk about what are you doing currently and the kind of portfolio that you're handling.
Yeah, I'm currently my role is as a country head My role is to have a commercial strategy to how to bring the company to the next level or the 2x, 3x level. That's very important. And also to build up operational excellence. And then, very important, to nurture the team to bring them as a next level leaders. So, tomorrow, next generation leaders. So,
Right.
that's again a people management I have to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, more of a bringing the global value to the local culture. So that's the way it is. Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. And I'm pretty sure you will do a lot of justice to this role because it goes with your competencies and the experience that you have built, right? But just a quick question. What would be that one skill that you would say that helped you back this role? I'm sure you would have done a lot of other things as well, right? But if you want to pinpoint one area which you worked on that helped you back this role, was it building visibility? Was it networking with the right kind of people? What was that?
It is two things rather than one. It's again a club to one. One is perseverance.
Right.
That's very, very important. As you have been telling that, okay, perseverance is very, very important. And then again, focused approach on networking. General networking is fine, but we need to have a focused approach on the networking.
Yeah.
So it is more of a networking, which is very important one. On as I said, it is more of a focused networking. That's where I found it's a big learning for us from for me. Yeah,
Right. So first, basically giving value to your network and then expecting something in return.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now, just for the benefit of the audience, right? If there is somebody in mid-career or let's say senior professionals, right? What will be those top three things that you will advise them to follow, or something which they should definitely do to ensure that their career is on track, or maybe take it to the next level? What will be those top three things?
One is that curiosity to learn. First one, always be a learner. That's very important. You have 2 years, so put your both the years to learn more. That's very, very important because learning gives you tremendous amount of power. You will never become outdated. You always be updated when you learn more. And the age is definitely will become a number. That's very, very important. Number one. And then challenge the status quo. Yeah, that's again very, very important. Don't think that this is the way everybody is following. Let me also follow the same thing.
Sure.
You got to do a different thing because people in today industry wants who thinks better, who thinks differently. In English, there is a very clear quote. If two people are telling the same thing, then one person is not thinking. So we need to have a different type of thinker. Number two, and work for legacy.
Amazing.
Very, very important is work for legacy. You learn whatever you learn, try to put it on this and change the status
Right.
and create the legacy. Because the legacy is internal, others are temporary. Your position, your title are temporary, whereas the legacy is it is eternal. It keeps
Yes.
there wherever you are. It
Yes.
remains there.
Yes, yes. So invaluable takeaways, right? So number one, as you said, being a lifelong learner, right? Number two, challenge the status quo. Don't follow the herd.
Yeah,
Create your own path, right? And third, create a legacy.
legacy.
Yeah. Great. So thanks for sharing the words of wisdom, Ravi, as always. So yes, we covered most of your journey and where you are currently. What is your philosophy? Anything else that you would like to add before we close this conversation? What you feel about the community and how you want to continue associating with the community for times to come?
Yeah, one thing, Sujit, I'm reiterating my commitment. I'm a lifelong society member for your community. That's there is no change in that. I'm finding there is a lot many youngsters or mid-level careers are getting into the community, which gives me as well. Though I'm the senior person in the community, one or two, but still I remain as a student for the community. I take away there are a lot of takeaways in the community, and as a young mentor to me, and you are doing a great job. Continue to do the great job, and you are creating your own legacy with all of us. That's very, very important. Though we are creating legacy in the industry, you are the one which is creating a lot of root for that legacy. And that gives us a lot of satisfaction. And we want to continue with the community for a lifelong.
Amazing. Thank you for your kind words, Ravi. Good to hear these words from you. You have been a priceless member of the community, and I'm sure you will continue to contribute with your knowledge, experience. And as a community, we will continue evolving. So, all the best for your future endeavors, and looking forward to connect with you very soon.
Thank you, Sujit. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. I look forward to continue with you.
Thank you. Thank you.